Hi mommies, this is Tanya, Noor's mom. So today we are going to be speaking about what to do if your baby is really underweight. Now what to do if your baby really falls under the third percentile of the WHO weight growth charts. The first thing that you need to do is that you need to confirm this diagnosis with your pediatrician and confirm it that yes, your baby is actually underweight, and then I'm sure your pediatrician will give you some guidance. But apart from that, there are some things that you can do at your own end to help your baby gain some healthy weight. So first, let's talk about if your baby is less than 6 months old. So we all know that less than 6 months, a baby's nutrition comes from either breast milk or formula milk. So if you're breastfeeding, number one, you have to ensure you're feeding your baby at least 8 to 12 times a day, or say around every 1.5 to 2 hours. Next thing that you need to be mindful of is that your baby's latch is proper. So sometimes when your baby's latch on your breast is not proper, then your baby might not be getting enough calories from the breast milk. So you've got to check your latch and you've got to visit a lactation consultant to confirm the same. Thirdly, so you must breastfeed your baby on each breast for at least 15 to 20 minutes. Now, I know this information is out there a lot, that you must breastfeed your baby for 15 to 20 minutes. But why? What is the logic behind this? So let me explain it to you. So when breast glands, they produce milk. They produce two types of milk. One is the fore milk, and one is the hind milk. So fore milk is the watery part of the milk, and it is the milk which contains lactose and it is lower in calories. Whereas the hind milk is the fatty part of the milk and it is rich in calories. So when our glands produce breast milk, the fatty part, the hind milk, it sticks to the cells only, whereas the watery part, the fore milk, that comes and gets attracted towards the nipples. So whenever your baby starts breastfeeding, the first milk that he gets is fore milk, the watery part. And gradually, eventually, when that finishes, then the hind milk, the fatty part, comes in. So if you don't feed your baby for a long time, your baby might just be having the fore milk, the watery part, and not reaching till the fatty part. And your baby needs that fatty part in order to gain healthy weight. And this is the same reason why you should also not keep a long gap between breastfeeding sessions. Because in case you do keep a long gap, then your breasts keep on producing milk, right? So when they keep on producing milk, the fatty part keeps on being away in the cells, whereas the nipple, towards the nipple, more and more of the watery part starts getting accumulated. So now, if after a long time you feed your baby, then even if you're feeding him for 15-20 minutes, there's a chance he might just be getting that watery part, and his tummy becomes full with that watery part only. And by the time the hind milk comes, he's full and he doesn't want to drink. Hence, it is very important that you, number one, ensure your baby's latch is proper, you're not keeping long gaps between feedings, and lastly, that you're feeding on one breast for at least 15 to 20 minutes. The next thing, if you're a breastfeeding mom, please ensure you're eating a nutritious diet. When I say a nutritious diet, I don't mean that you just eat your dal roti every day. You've got to boost your milk, right? You've got to eat high protein foods, because the more protein you eat, the more the quality of your breast milk will increase. So ensure you're eating good things, you're avoiding processed foods, eat lots of vegetables and fruits, and also do eat good fats like ghee, because they do help in making your breast milk nutritious. Other than that, in case your baby is formula fed, ensure once again your baby is feeding every 2 to 3 hours, having a minimum of 24 to 32 ounces of milk in a day. And lastly, if your baby is using a pacifier, avoid giving pacifier during the feed times because it can mask hunger. So all this you can do if your baby is less than 6 months old. But now, in case your baby is above 6 months, then what to do? So I know we do start solids at 6 months, but still we need to remember that breast milk or formula milk should continue to remain the main source of nutrition for babies till 1 year, and that is going to be the key weight gaining food for your baby. So continue to breastfeed every 2 to 3 hours or breastfeeding on demand. Keep in mind of all those things about breastfeeding I just told you. And if you're formula feeding, continue to feed minimum of 24 to 32 ounces of milk. Do not quickly try to substitute your milk with solids, because till 1 year that is the main source of nutrition. But when you're giving solids, you can still give those solids which can help your baby gain weight. Now, which are those foods that help your baby gain weight? So see, there are no any magic foods. It is a very simple rule. Whether it is babies or adults who want to gain weight, if you eat foods that are rich in calories, high in calories, you will gain weight. There is no kind of rocket science here. Just like for adults, we tell them कि अरे तुम्हें मोटा होना है तो तुम आलू खाओ, banana shake पियो, चीकू shake पियो. Same things apply to babies. So let me just give you some examples of few foods that can help your baby gain weight. So I'm going to categorize them according to food groups. So first, let's talk about fruits. So in fruits, which are the fruits that help your baby gain weight? Banana, mango, chiku and avocado. So these 4 are rich in calories, full of fiber and rich in vitamins and minerals, and can help your baby gain weight, healthy weight. So how do you give these to your baby? Ensure you're giving at least 2 of these fruits every day to your baby. In either you mix them in porridges, mix them in purees, give them as it is, or you can even make like a shake out of it. So when I say shake, for babies less than 1 year, you can add breast milk or formula milk, and for babies greater than 1 year, you can add animal milk in it. Next category is vegetables. So the vegetables that can make your baby gain weight are the usual ones: potato and sweet potato, also known as shakarkandi. So once again, try to give at least 1 of these every day. Then the next category that we're talking about is good fats. So it's very important that you give your baby good fats, because these are calorie dense, number 1, and at the same time they are very, very important also for your baby's brain development. So the number 1 good fat that you can add to your baby's food is ghee. So whenever you're serving any porridge, any food, just top it up with 1 spoon of ghee. Next is nuts and seeds. So all kinds of nuts and seeds: almonds, cashew nuts, walnuts, pistachios, and even with seeds, watermelon seeds, pumpkin seeds, melon seeds, so many of them. So, but below 5 years, these nuts and seeds are a choking hazard. So please ensure you are either giving them in a powder form or a paste form, or in the form of peanut butter or almond butter or cashew butter. So how do you give these? Like I told you, with ghee, just add it over any food and give it to your baby. And for these nuts, try to sprinkle them, if you're using a powder or even a butter or a paste, just sprinkle them on any food your baby is having. So be it a porridge, be it a khichdi, be it a fruit, just sprinkle any of them. I forgot to mention in seeds, flax seeds and chia seeds also help in this. So just sprinkle them every day. So if you ensure that you're adding like nut powder or these seeds at least in 2 meals of the baby a day, you're good to go. Next food group is cereals. So the 3 cereals that help your baby gain weight are oatmeal, ragi and sabudana. Sabudana is also known as sagu. So ensure that once a day your baby is eating any one of these cereals. Last category is protein. So protein is very, very important, just like I said, even for breastfeeding moms, because it increases the quality of breast milk. And similarly, protein also helps in your baby to gain healthy weight. So protein also includes dairy. So when I see dairy, I also mean curd, paneer. So paneer is very good in fats also, it is good in protein also, and it has a dairy component also. Then ensure your baby is having eggs if you're non-vegetarian, chicken, meat. If you're vegetarian, then dals. You can also give tofu or soy, though I don't recommend soy so much, but yeah, you can give tofu also. So these all are rich in protein, and ensure you're giving your baby at least 2 servings of protein in a day. 2 servings. So either khichdi once and egg once, or twice you're giving dals. So 2 servings. So all these were weight gaining foods. I hope I've made them clear how you can incorporate them in your baby's diet. But please understand that your breast milk or formula milk is going to be that #1 source to actually move your baby's scale. So lastly, I just want to tell you one little thing, that all these things that I have told you that can help your baby gain weight is not a magic spell that you start doing it today and after 1 week you start expecting results. So this, you will have to do it religiously for 1 or 2 months to actually see the results. You've got to put in those efforts, and don't worry, those results will come in. But don't try and be very anxious and keep on checking your baby's weight every week or so. It will gain. Just keep in mind all these factors that I told you about. So I hope this video was helpful, and keep writing and keep suggesting more topics on which I can make videos. So thank you so much. Take care. Bye-bye.